Hi, I'm Stuart. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and welcome back. Thanks for viewing my video. In this video, I'm going to do the Ray Bradbury Book Tag. I was tagged in videos by Pat at Book Chat with Pat and Cliff at Cliff's Dark Gems. Gavin at Genre Books 23 and Joe at BookBuds did this tag. Per Pat and Cliff. The Ray Bradbury Tag created by Gareth at Book Songs and Other Magic. This is what he had to say about this new tag. This is a new tag. I thought it was about time we had one for Ray. So here it is. Can't wait to see what people come up with and what people have to say about Ray. There are 11 prompts in this tag. The first prompt is Crime and Detective Beginnings. Choose a book based around a crime. I'm going to choose When We Were Monsters by Jennifer Niven. Right at the beginning of the book, you learn there's going to be a murder. You learn who's going to be murdered, and you learn the names of 4 people who are going to take part in the murder. The second prompt is Martian Chronicles. Choose a book set in another world. I read the Martian Chronicles as a kid, and I loved it not too long ago. I reread it. Although dated in some ways, I really did love it again, so it did hold up pretty well. The book I'm going to choose is Rokanan's World by Ursula K. Le Guin. It's actually, as far as I know, it's actually the only Ursula K. Le Guin book I read, and I really liked it. It's set mostly on a different world, a little bit on Earth, but mostly on a different world. More a fantasy than a sci-fi novel, but I quite enjoyed it. First in a series, I should continue that series. Third prompt is Dandelion Wine, book that reminds you of your childhood. One book that does is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea by Jules Verne. Not that it talks about childhood, but when I was in junior high school, I read some H.G. Wells and Jules Verne, and although I can't specifically say what part of the year I read 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, when I was in junior high school, our mother would take my sister and I to a local pond. We'd go swimming, then we'd come home, and I'd read for several hours. And this book makes me think of those times, even though, like I said, I can't be sure I read this one in summer, but I could just read for hours as a kid, probably longer than I could read now with shortened attention span. After I read, too, I would watch like reruns of shows like Gilligan's Island and Bonanza and The Big Valley and shows like that. But that was like a summer afternoon when I was in junior high school. Fond memories. The fourth prompt is Something Wicked This Way Comes. It's from Macbeth, something with a witch in it. A while back, not when I was a kid, but a while back I read Something Wicked This Way Comes and really liked it. Read it again not too long ago. Didn't like it as much. Struggled a little bit with the language. I'm not sure why an earlier read I enjoyed more than a later read, but still worth reading, but it didn't, the reread didn't hold up to my first read of it. The book I'm picking is something I'm reading right now. It's His Dark Materials Omnibus by Philip Pullman. There is witches as part of this world. They're a major group and they are known in this world too. The fifth prompt is Illustrated Man, book about or featuring your favorite illustrator. Hate to say this, but I don't have a favorite book illustrator. I should pay more attention to who the illustrators are. So what I did is I went back to, from around 1995 to 2008, I read and collected a lot of comics. Can't like single out. There's not one specifically that stands out to me, but one that was really good was Michael Turner on the Fathom series. The great art on that one. So that's who I'm going to pick, Michael Turner. No idea what Michael Turner's doing now, if Fathom's still going. That was a while back, so likely isn't, but series I remember fondly. The sixth prompt is from The Dust Returned, book about a memorable family. I'm going to pick The Family and We Have Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson. Two sisters and their uncle, and if you read the book, I think you'd probably agree they're quite memorable. Seventh prompt is Elton John's Rocket Man, inspired by Ray. That's something I didn't know, so it's good that I saw this tag, because Rocket Man is a song I do like a lot. Cool that it was inspired by Ray. I'm going to pick The Rime of the Ancient Mariner by Iron Maiden. It's based on the poem by the same name by Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Iron Maiden was quite an interestingly a literate band, which you might not expect from a heavy metal band, but they were. Eighth prompt is We'll Always Have Paris. Choose a book set in Europe. I'm going to choose The Pairing by Casey McQuiston. The two main characters are part of a tour that travels to various European countries and cities. They look at landmarks, and the main focus of the book is gourmet meals and fine wine. And I'm sure I don't remember specifically, but I'm sure they travel to Paris as part of this, because I wouldn't think you'd take any tour like that and not stop in Paris. The ninth prompt is Skeleton. Choose a story or book with a plot containing body horror or a feeling of being trapped. For body horror, I'm going to choose Natural Beauty by Ling Ling Wang. There is a fair amount of body horror in this book. One of my favorite books in recent years. I suspect it'll be an all-time favorite as time passes. For the feeling of being trapped, I'm going to select A Court of Thorn and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. The heroine in the book, there's a period of time in the latter part of it, she's imprisoned, so not only does she feel trapped, she is in fact trapped. 10th prompt is Marionettes, Inc. Choose a book or story with robots or a doppelganger in it. For robots, I'm going to select A Psalm for the Wild Bill by Becky Chambers. One of the two main characters is a robot. For a doppelganger, I'm going to select Hemlock and Silver by T. Kingfisher. In this world, the main character discovers she can, with certain proper preparations, go through a mirror into another world, and in that world are reflections of the characters from the main world. So I think it's a good example of a doppelganger. The 11th prompt is Tag Others. If you're watching this video and would like to do this tag, please do so, whether in a video of your own or in my comments. But I'm also going to tag a bunch of people in the description of this video. Just if you'd like to do it, one or more of the prompts in a video of your own, or one or more of the prompts in my comments. If you can't think of anything else you'd like to comment, please add an emoji of your choice. Hope you're having a wonderful reading week. I hope you're having a wonderful week in general. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, please subscribe. Please hit the bell to get notified when I upload future videos.